Published 11:41 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 15th of March 2018. Updated 13:20 Eastern Daylight Saving Time, the 15th of March 2018. Islamic State's bloodthirsty offshoot in Afghanistan has released distressing pictures of primary school-age kids taking part in an execution. ISIS leaders in the Middle East have a long and appalling history of allowing small children to execute captives. But with the collapse of the regime's self-declared caliphate in Iraq and Syria, the group's propaganda arm is chronicling atrocities carried out by Islamic State's fighters in Khorasan Province, known as ISKP. Two young boys from ISIS's Afghanistan offshoot have been photographed helping to execute what the terror group claimed was captured soldiers and a spy. The images show the captives being marched into a clearing in the woods by the boys, who are armed with handguns, and an older fighter with a rifle. The images show the stooping men being marched through woods by the neck by the small boys. The pictures then capture three kneeling prisoners dressed in orange boiler suits in the wooded area of the province close to the Pakistan border controlled by the group. Behind them stand two heavily armed fighters who are flanked by two tiny boys, who appear to be around 7. The youngsters stare intently ahead and both have handguns and holsters strapped across the small frames. Another image reveals a leader on horsebacking over the grim proceedings. ISKP said the victims were two captured Afghan government soldiers and a spy, and the killings took place in Nangarhar in the northeast of the country. The group's numbers are being swelled by battle-hardened fighters traveling to the area from the Middle East. ISIS has been forced to relocate its propaganda operation from Iraq and Syria to Afghanistan following the collapse of its so-called caliphate. A number of Algerian and French nationals entered the largely ISIS-controlled district of Darzab in northern Khorasan Province in November, said District Governor Baz Mohammed Dawar. At least 2 women were among the arrivals, who were traveling with a translator from Tajikistan as well as Chechens and Uzbeks, Dawar added. European and Afghan security sources in Kabul confirmed Dawar's claim that French citizens were among the fighters. 3 of the Algerians seen in Darzab are believed to have been in Syria and Iraq, Dawar said. When it first emerged in 2015, ISKP overran large parts of eastern Nangarhar and Kunar provinces. The jihadists have since spread north, including in Khorasan on the border with Uzbekistan, and carried out multiple devastating attacks in the capital Kabul. Mohamed Raza Ghafouri, the Khorasan provincial governor's spokesman, said French-speaking Caucasian men and women had been seen training as KP fighters in Darzab. He cited reports saying that around 50 children, some as young as 10, have also been recruited by the fighters.